Hello, I'm Cecilia Martinez, and this is my introduction speech for week 3. So, everyone has someone in their lives who shapes their values and inspire them to be better. For me, that person is my mother. For my introduction speech, I have chosen to talk about my mother, Fior Sodana, or as I call her lovingly, mi mamita. And is that she was born in September 20 of 1976 in the Dominican Republic. My mother's resilience, determination, and courage have shaped me who I am and taught me the importance of persistence and self-belief. First, I will tell you about my mother's background and childhood. And next, I will explain why she is such a significant and inspiring person. And then finally, I will share why she's meaningful to me personally. So, from my mother's childhood, my mother grew up in the Dominican Republic as one of 12 siblings and faced many hardships. From a very young age, she worked to help support her family, often putting aside her own necessities. This taught her responsibility and sacrifice early on, shaping her into the strong woman she is today. Despite these obstacles and my grandparents' belief that a woman did not need an education, she pursued her studies anyways. My grandparents wouldn't even allow her to hold a book, and once she was slapped for bringing one home. My grandparents didn't like her to study, yet she kept trying, because she believed education was the key to freedom. I also remember a moment from my childhood that shows how deeply this shaped her. And when I didn't want to attend class for a day, my mother would be understanding and let me stay home. But she always reminded me that I needed to return the next day. She will tell me how happy she was that I had the choice to decide, something that she never had. She will explain that this was why she worked so hard for us, to ensure that her 3 daughters could make their own decisions and pursue an education. She often says, no matter how long it takes, or even if you don't want an education at all, the choice is what matters. Her dedication in learning and giving us choices show me the value of perseverance and the power of education and the meaning of sacrifice. And now that you know about my mother's background, let's look at what makes her so inspiring. My mother's strength and determination truly make her an inspiring figure. And is that she raised her children with both discipline and love, and that balance of firmness and care created such a supportive environment where we learn to be strong yet compassionate. She overcame many personal obstacles to finish her studies. Her accomplishments show that perseverance can lead to success no matter the circumstances. Having seen why my mother is so inspiring, I want to share why she personally means so much to me. My mother's example has shaped my values and actions. She taught me that resilience is about trying, even when you might fail. Because of her, now I see mistakes as opportunities for growth, rather than something to fear. She inspired me to take initiative in my own life. Her example encouraged me to try new things without fear of failure, because failing makes us stronger and gives us the chance to grow. Today, I share my mother's background and challenges, and also I explain why she's such an inspiring person and describe how she influenced my life. My mother's resilience, determination, and courage have guided my life and shaped me into someone who believes in trying again, no matter how many times, because failing is part of the process and learning is not linear. I like to end with a lesson that she repeats to me often, and is that true strength is never about failing but constantly racing, stumbling over the stone in the road and knowing when and how to remove that stone. Her story reminds me daily that persistence and courage can turn challenges into achievements. And above all, she reminds me that having the choice to learn, to decide, to build your own path is the greatest gift she could ever give her daughters. Thank you.